It's 10 p.m. in the night and I do not know why I'm in front of this camera. And what's the reason of today's video? It's why I'm in front of the camera. Anyway, it sounds funny, but let me tell you one thing. If today someone came in front of me and asked me what's that one word that is my most favorite and still I hate the meaning of the word, then the word I'm going to say would be entomethodology. Certainly, this is a sociological term that I recently learned in this book called the Cambridge Dictionary of Sociology. I'm not a big fan of sociology and politics, but this word really excited me. So, the general meaning, if I need to explain this to a 10-year-old kid, then the general meaning of this word is it's the method how we humans tend to try to fit in the society. It's the method or the practices that we humans do in order to fit into the society. For example, I walk in that way just to fit into the society. We generally walk like this. We can walk like this too, right? But we do not, because we need to fit into the society. People walk like this. Generally, all of the practices that we do in order to fit into the society, that's what methodology is. But if we go more deeper and more try to understand the meaning of this word, then what's that the thing that today's society's people are doing? Clubbing, smoking, drinking. That's not what I like. That is what I mean by negative things. For me, they are negative things and I do not prefer them. And what were the things that our traditional society used to do? Discrimination, gender discrimination, and other many more or sort of things that traditional people used to do. Neither I obey to those traditional beliefs. Neither I am concerned about what today's people are doing. Neither I am somewhere in the middle. So I am not in the extreme end, and neither I am on this extreme end, neither I am in the middle. So I love this word because it explains the practices of people to fit into the society, a big meaning into a small word. But I do not like this word because it does not resonate with me. I do not follow the practices. Maybe I follow some of them, but not all the practices that we need to do to fit into today's society. And what is this meaning and the word supposed to do with our today's video? If you ask me, then I caught you there. I will explain it. Gender discrimination. So let's again ask that question. What's the meaning? Why I created this channel, and what's that word entomethodology supposed to do with today's video? Then let me explain. There are mainly two reasons why I created this channel, and first reason really resonates with entomethodology. The first reason is a digital diary. A digital diary, what's that? So there are two ways I can explain you why I tried to create this digital diary. First meaning we can bring it up from entomethodology. So I told you entomethodology are the practices that we human do in order to fit into the society, and I said that I'm neither on the extreme end, neither in the middle, neither on the other side of the extreme end. So I wanted to show the people in the digital world that what original content is supposed to be, because if you look in today's world, you just scroll it up, all the videos are gonna be made of AI. The videos are of AI, the audios are of AI, it is uploaded by AI, everything is AI. There is no original content. There are, but not many people watch it. I wanted to show how original content, how a real human looked like. Anyways, and I wanted to show that if we want to live in this society, we do not need to follow the traditional beliefs. Neither we need to follow them, nor we need to follow this today's world's so-called Gen Z's methods of living. Neither we need to be in the middle of somewhere we are picking something from here, something from here. We can be in the top somewhere, or in the bottom, or not in this whole sphere, somewhere else. So am I suggesting that I am an alien? Certainly not. I am born in this human world only, but my thinking is really not how these three categories think. So I wanted to show that yes, original content exists, and we do not need to be in these three places in order to fit into the society. We can create our own world. And the second reason I created this digital diary was, today I am 17 years old. I'm a boy who just passed out of 12th. Certainly after 63 years, if I am still alive, hopefully I'll be 63 years, I will be 70. And what's that supposed to do? So when I will be 70, I will not be what I am today in 17. So I want to look back to myself. When I think about it, today's my grandmother, my mother, my father, my grandfather, everyone knew how they looked in their childhood, how our parents look in their childhood, how I looked in their childhood, and also they also predict how the next generation will be in upcoming years. How do they predict this? Not only prediction, how do they remember all those things from the past? They did not have cameras. How is their memory so strong? I'm jealous of them. But certainly I cannot have that memory power, because neither I remember how I looked in my childhood. Certainly I have some photos since I'm the first child, but I do not really remember how I looked, how I acted. And that is what I'm scared that may happen to me when I'm 70. I will forget how ambitious, how driven, how impractical, and how curious I was when I was 17, 18, 19, 20. So I want to keep it in a documentation. I want to keep it in a digital diary. I can write it in a paper, but the expression cannot be recorded. The hands movement and the eye movement and the feeling that I feel when I'm dreaming about something, when I'm talking about the things that interest me, will not be seen in a book. So I thought about creating, and if I'm creating, I can upload it in the social media. Today the world is, this internet is for everyone, so I thought I can upload. So these are the two reasons why I created a digital diary. First, to show the people that you do not need to fit into these three categories in order to live in this society. And second, I don't want to forget myself when after the 63 years of lifespan. I want to see how ambitious Saksham was when he was 17, how goal driven, how impractical, and how he acted, what were the things that he did, failures, his success, everything. And what is the second reason? And the second reason of why I created this channel is related to what we studied in our childhood. So if you think about this, then in our childhood we studied in science. I am fascinated by the concepts of science, physics, and math. You will see in upcoming videos, but for now let's take this one term called pressure. We have been studying it since our childhood. What is pressure? It's force by area. What is pressure? It's stress. But let's come out of that 400 pages book and look at the real world. What is pressure in this real world? I might not know, but I can feel it. I do not know what pressure is, but I can feel it. And when do I feel it? I feel it when I make an impractical decision in front of many people, and I am unable to attain that decision or stand on that decision, and I'm made fun by everyone. I feel pressure when I tell everyone that I'm dreaming this and I'll do that, I will build that, and I became undisciplined in some days or months, and I could not achieve it, and they embarrass me in front of everyone. Then I feel pressure. I feel pressure when myself from inner thoughts I say that I will do that and I cannot do it. So yes, I do feel pressure even though I do not know its definition. And that's what the second reason is. Certainly, I have seen many successful people like Virat Kohli, Raj Shamani, Michael Phelps talking about pressure. They say pressure is a privilege. And I also believe humans have this tendency to work more harder, work more aggressively when they are under pressure. You know, a coal, when is under high pressure, it tends to become a diamond. Similarly, humans also have this tendency to work harder and accelerate towards their goal when they are under pressure. And yes, when I will record all myself, talk about my goals, talk about my ambitions, talk about my dreams in this in front of this camera and upload it in the internet, might be many people won't see, but 1, 2, 3, 5, even if 10 people see, then I will be under the eyes of those 10 people, and I will feel that being of pressure of pressure that I need to do it because 10 people are watching me. Though that's a bad or a dependent type of driving force, but I think it's a way to drive someone, and I really think it's cool. So the second reason is pressure. And that is it. All I wanted to explain in this video were these 3-4 things. Methodology, why I created this channel. There are 2 reasons. First, I wanted a digital diary. Second, I want immense pressure on myself that I am confronted to do all of the tasks, all of the dreams, all of the impractical decisions that I've taken in 17 years. I don't know why I am taking those impractical reasons, but decisions, but anyways. So at last I will say this. I accept myself as a Gen Z even if I do not do all of these things that they do, and because they are negative for me. But the only thing that I believe that is stopping all of us Gen Zs to work is fear. What? The fear of what? The fear of not having something? No, we have everything. We have tools, we have AI, we have people around us, we have networking, we have everything. The fear of confidence? I don't think there is a fear of confidence. If there was a fear of confidence, how would I be able to talk in front of the camera? Though I'm not that confident, but still I can talk on the stage and everywhere. How would we have this amount of strength to talk? Then the fear of what? I think for me it's the fear of losing out. Losing out from what? When I scroll Instagram, there are so many people of my age, under my age, who are achieving more than what I do. So I guess it's the fear of not achieving. Today I set this dream that I will achieve this in 1 year, and it's the fear that what happens if I do not achieve it at the end of the year. I think that's the fear that is stopping, that is being like a friction to our driving force, and I do not know how to overcome it, but I think journey will teach us. So I started the journey, and it will teach me itself. And the last thing is, since I'm creating this digital diary, I wanted to give it a name. And what is the name of this? Then I would like to welcome you and thank you for watching the episode 0 of